Dave Gardy here at the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy for another Ballast Water Treatment Management Report. I'm here with Steve Candito, CEO of Ecochlor. Steve, thanks for joining.
Hey, good to see you, Dave.
Now, I heard that there was also some changes in the enforcement and regulation structure over in the Ukraine. Could you give us some perspective of that?
Yeah, this is actually a very recent development, and Ukraine was one of the first countries out there that was actually starting to test ballast water. The IMO and the Coast Guard have all said we're not going to do that until we get some experience with it first, probably another 12 to 18 months. But the Ukraine was doing it and was issuing fines already if they found that the ballast water wasn't properly treated.
Mm-hmm. So how did that manifest itself then?
Well, so the shipping industry got concerned about this, and there was definitely some concern that maybe these weren't inspectors that were really doing the right thing, that there could have even been, some pocketing of some money and things. So fortunately, the Ukraine government came back out and said, nope, we're changing our regulation temporarily, that we're not going to test any ballast water for the time being. At some future point in time, we may do that again, but for now, we're suspending that formal regulation that requires testing of ballast water during a discharge.
How do ship operators keep up with all the different regulatory regimens from all the different countries? I mean, is it different for everyone and they've got to have somebody on it?
Well, this is a key point, right, Dave? And I really feel for the owners, because you have the IMO regulation, which is supposed to standardize things around the world. But as we know, right here in the U.S., the Coast Guard's got its own requirement that is over and above the IMO. And then we even have state regulations that can be over and above the Coast Guard regulation. California is one. Some of the Great Lakes states are another, other Pacific states. So, and you do have things in other places around the world. We just mentioned the Ukraine, but some other countries have things too. So the owners really have to stay on top of it to make sure they don't get in trouble.
All right, we're talking to Steve Candito, CEO of Ecochlor, here at the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy, where they're going to have graduation tomorrow. Dave Gardy from Maritime TV, thanks for joining us.